Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I did this no makeup look. I have been wearing this a lot lately, especially since the days have gotten a lot warmer here in Texas. I mean, it's gotten extremely hot, and this is what I wear when I go out to run errands, or when I have to go somewhere and run a lot of errands and I really don't want to do it and I really don't want to get all jazzied up. This is what I look this is what I wear. I love it. It really looks really natural. I mean, it really looks like I don't have a lot of makeup on at all, but it just makes my complexion look really nice and really healthy. I use the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue, which does that for my skin very well, and I also matched it with this Becca backlighting primer filter. These two right here, it gives me the most natural glowy look without looking like I've got anything on, or my skin looks really nice. I love this combination. It's like my new go-to. I mean, this Becca stuff goes great with any foundation, but these two together are my match made in heaven. But anyways, I hope you like the video. If you do, don't forget to give it a big old thumbs up and subscribe, and let's get with the video. Okay, since my battery died just a minute ago, I'm going to tell you what I've already done. I used the Becca backlighting priming filter primer. Love that stuff. It is so natural looking on the skin. It's absolutely fantastic. And then I always use my Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue for looks like this, because it's the most absolutely stunning no makeup product out there, I think. It just looks so beautiful and absolutely just makes your skin look completely flawless and even coverage and everything like that, and I absolutely love it. I love how it feels. It gives my skin the moisture that it needs throughout the day. It's a pretty good coverage too at that, so I really do love it. If you can tell, my voice sounds a little hoarse. I think I might be getting sick. I did a lot of running around today, so you never know. Sorry. Well, that sounds manly. But the stuff, absolutely love it. I have a review on it, so, you know, just check that out. I'll try to put the link down below if I can figure out how to do it, you know. Okay, then just the concealer, which is just the Fit Me Concealer. Oh, right on the nose. Don't you hate it when that happens? I'm just going to put it right there on the outside. And right there. On any red spots I might have. I put it right there. I'll use this NYX Dark Circle Concealer Corrector. I really like this stuff. I think it's more brightening than the Peach Color Corrector from Naked Skin Color Corrector Fluid in Peach. That's just my opinion. The Naked Skin one is a really good coverage as well, but it's not very brightening in my opinion. It just really covers the dark circles without giving any kind of brightness to it. So that's just my little tidbit of the day when it comes to that color correcting stuff. Normally I would use a beauty blender for this part, but I forgot to wet it, so just using the good old trusty fingers. They're clean, so no big deal on that part. Okay. Now that that's done, I'm going to use the, just to give me a little bit more of an, can I talk today? No, I cannot. I'm going to use the Dream Lumi, just to give a little bit of a glow to the cheeks. I'm not going to put it on my forehead or anything like that. I'm just trying to give this part just that little glow that I want. And then I'm just going to use my IT Cosmetics Bye Pores. And let's get my brush out. Where could that brush be? This stuff is fantastic. I really just use it right here, just where my pores are the largest and on my nose. Can you see the product floating? I mean, goodness. I feel like I'm covered in dust. And then to set the under eye, just to give it a little bit more of a brightening effect, I'm going to use my Wet n Wild contour palette. Use that light shade, barely touching the underneath my eyes. Because I don't want to put too much product underneath there. Just do that right there. Because if I do, it does sink into my happy lines. But not too bad though. And then I'm going to use a little bit of a powder. I'm going to use my Revlon Nearly Naked. Because it truly is just a very light, beautiful powder. It's not very heavy on the skin at all. It's just, it sets it without giving away any of that dewiness of the Bare Minerals, because it does give you that healthy glow, and this really doesn't take away from it. It just makes sure it's locked in place. And then for blush, I'm just going to be using my Nars Orgasm. Don't you hate it when you have a piece of hair? Ugh. I hate that. I can handle bugs and I can handle anything like that, but I cannot handle loose hair. I can't handle it. I don't like it. It creeps me out. I don't know why. I just don't like it. Anyway, that's my little tidbit, my little rambling. And then just put this on the cheeks. I don't usually put a lot on just because I don't want to look like I'm overly blushed or anything like that. Just a little bit, just to make my cheeks a little bit rosier. Okay, and then got that. And then if I wanted to, if I had any spare time, I would just get the contour side of that Wet n Wild palette and just do this. I'm just going around there. I don't have that much product on it. Just gives it a little bit of a something. Not trying to go overboard on this no makeup look. Okay, and then just for the eyes, I'm just gonna go back into this Maybelline concealer and put it on my eyes. Just trying to cover up any of the purple shades that I have on my eyelids, which are really gross, by the way. And then, of course, you got to set it, or you know, it's gonna crease because it's a concealer, and all concealers crease. So let's be realistic here. And then just set it with this powder. Now, if you wanted to, you can use the contour shade and just put it in the crease, like right here, just to give it some kind of definition. Not a lot though, but just for it to look a little bit natural. Like you can see the little hollows right there in your eyes, because some people are born with just that beautiful shade that's in their crease. Me, not so much. I just have purple eyelids, which I love the color purple, and I love purple eyeshadow, but not my natural purple eyelids. See, and it just looks really, it looks really natural. It doesn't look like I've got a lot of eyeshadow product on. It just looks like my eyelids look pretty good. And if you think that you put just a little bit too much in it, you can just blend it out. No big deal. If you want to make it just look a little bit more natural, I'm going to blend it out. Now, some people don't use eyeliner in their makeup looks, but I use just such a small amount just to define my eyes, to make them not look so dead. I just use this Urban Decay 24/7 in Bourbon, or any brown shade would do actually. I really don't use black, or I'll use that Demolition, which is a brownish black, which is really pretty. And I just kind of get it on my eyelashes right there, just to give them something, and I just kind of smudge it with my fingers. I don't go all the way in, and then just kind of smudge it. You can use a smudger brush if you want to, but I just use my fingers. It's okay. Okay. Not a lot, just a little bit, just to define the eyes. And then you get your, normal people can just get their little mascara and go. But no, I need to pump these babies up with some, oh, you know, I always lose it. With my little curler thingamabopper. Now that I got my little eyelash curler. Now, if you're in a hurry, you don't have time to do with this, but that's no big deal. But since I'm not in a hurry, I'm going to go ahead and just curl them just a little bit. Which, you know, as always, I tell y'all this, it really doesn't matter because they're just going to go completely straight down. So if y'all have any ideas for a mascara that can hold a curl, and I know that one mascara everybody says Better Than Sex mascara, they say that always holds a curl for them. Well, I bought it, I hated it, I returned it because it didn't do nothing for me. So if y'all have any other suggestions, I really like this Tartes Camera Splash, but I like the original one, the one that's not waterproof, more. But this does give you really, really, really natural looking lashes because it doesn't clump, but it's not very intense and black either, so. But it just does look natural. It looks like somebody's natural eyelashes. I really like doing this look, especially during the day. Even when I'm going somewhere, if I really just don't feel like putting on a lot of makeup, which, you know, I really sometimes don't feel like doing, especially when there's so many things I got to do and I don't want to do them. That's the worst. You know, like when you have to go places and you have to go run errands, but there's errands you don't want to do, but you've got to do them. This is the look I usually go for right here. It's my, I really don't want to go out, but I got to, and I got to look somewhat decent. You know, makeup look. But, you know how that goes. Everybody's got those kind of days. So, I thought I would do a little video on it. And a little chit-chatty thing. There I go, making that face again. I know, that's crazy. Now see, it really doesn't look like I've got a lot of makeup on. And I'd like that, especially when I'm going for a no makeup look. I really, really, really like it. And you can use any lip color. I use lip color that's really more like a balm. And I have been going for, I'm going to try this, I'm going to go for this pink Truffle from Revlon. I love this color. It really does kind of look like my lips, but a little bit shinier. But if you wanted to go a step further, which I did get it out just in case you did want to do that whole little step, you wanted to get that little extra glow to the skin, extra little look at me, look how glowy I am, just go ahead and pop that little, some light highlight on. Just that extra little glow. And with, you know, this Bare Minerals, the Complexion Rescue, it is glowy on its own, but you never know. I don't know if you want to just put that extra glow to the skin. Extra little something, you know what I mean? Just get that on there. No, it's not a lot, and you really can't see it, but I mean, it's pretty, and that's why I like this Candlelit one. It kind of really is a little bit natural. I can't figure out a way to get it in more intense than it is, because, I mean, it's very beautiful, and seeing if I do it like that, I can really tell the pigmentation, but somehow when I put it on my skin with this little fan blush, there goes a little piece of hair. You figured I'd be bald with all the hair that I lose all the time. But, you know, I just don't know if maybe I just need to get a different brush. What brush do y'all use when you're putting on highlighter? Do you use the fan little brush, or do you use an eyeshadow fluffy brush? Because I know Manny MUA loves using like one of these brushes for his highlight, and it looks really pretty, but I don't know. I'm trying not to fancy if I like it. This is my no makeup look. I know it just seems really plain, and it really doesn't look like I'll have a lot of makeup on. I mean, I could add some more blush if I wanted to, just to give that extra oomph, but I'm just trying to go for something really natural. Really, you know, you can't tell if I have makeup on or not look, which I think this really does do it. You could put, you know, you could put the brow gel on, of course, and do all that, but I just thought, nah, let them hang, let them go free, let them be free. But anyways, I hope you like this video. I hope you like my little my no makeup look. This is pretty much what I go to now during the spring and summer, just because I don't want to wear a whole bunch of makeup during the day, because it's so hot here in Texas that it would just be very uncomfortable for me. But as always, I'm glad you watched the video. I hope you liked it. If you have any suggestions on what kind of videos you would like to see, don't forget to leave them in the comment section, because I sure would love to know your suggestions. As always, thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and I will see you at my next one. Bye, guys.